Okay. What? Don't do that to my father. Come on. Let's talk about. What you talking about? Mendeecees, let's talk about this. Wait a minute. Let's just talk. Wait a minute. Let's just talk about it. Wait a minute.
He shipped your uterus. What you mean he shipped your uterus?
The reality TV world is reeling tonight as shocking reports swirl about Yandy Smith and her alleged split from Mendeecees. Following what insiders are calling a jaw-dropping courtroom scandal involving none other than Tamar. Fans across social media are completely stunned, flooding timelines with disbelief, speculation, and outrage. Emotions ran high as whispers of secret confrontations, heated exchanges, and family divisions emerged, leaving the entertainment world buzzing like never before. Sources claim that what started as a routine court appearance quickly spiraled into chaos, with accusations flying and long-hidden tensions exploding in front of everyone. Eyewitnesses say the courtroom was electric, every glance and word carrying the weight of secrets finally breaking free. And rumors suggest that this could mark a permanent fracture in one of reality TV's most high-profile relationships. The family was left divided, friends shocked, and fans scrambling to piece together the puzzle. Could this scandal redefine what we thought we knew about Yandy, Mendeecees, and Tamar? Tonight, we're diving into every detail of this unfolding drama, exploring the fiery confrontations, the whispered betrayals, and the emotional fallout that has everyone talking. Stay tuned, because what happened next may shock you more than you ever imagined. Yandy Smith's world seemed to be perfectly curated, full of poise, social events, and reality TV appearances. But tonight, the cracks have finally surfaced. Sources close to the family report that the recent courtroom gathering with Tamar unexpectedly turned explosive, sparking whispers of betrayal and intense confrontations that no one could have predicted. Fans are shocked as details begin to emerge about the emotional storm that unfolded behind closed doors. According to insiders, what appeared to be a routine family matter quickly escalated, leaving everyone in attendance stunned. The atmosphere was charged, tension practically palpable as the interactions between Yandy, Mendeecees, and Tamar grew increasingly heated. The family was left divided. K/ and close friends described the scene as emotionally draining and utterly chaotic. Reports suggest that Yandy entered the courtroom with a composed exterior, but those who were present noticed subtle signs of agitation. Tamar, known for her outspoken personality, seemed unusually intense, her words carrying a weight that made even seasoned observers take notice. Murmurs began to circulate that past grievances and unspoken resentments between the parties had reached a breaking point. Emotions ran high as the discussion shifted from procedural matters to personal accusations. Witnesses recalled moments where Yandy's voice trembled with restrained anger, while Mendeecees appeared caught between loyalty and frustration, unable to fully control the escalating dialogue. The room reportedly became tense enough that staff members struggled to maintain order, fearing the confrontation could erupt further at any moment. One of the most shocking revelations shared by insiders is that Tamar allegedly confronted Yandy over what she perceived as betrayals in the family dynamic. Phrases like, "You've been hiding things from all of us," and "enough is enough" were reportedly exchanged, sparking gasps among onlookers. Fans are shocked to learn that even those considered neutral were drawn into the drama as family. Members who usually maintain discretion found themselves voicing opinions, pointing fingers, and taking sides in real time. Friends of Yandy describe her reaction as a mix of hurt, disbelief, and uncharacteristic anger, stating that she had attempted to remain diplomatic but eventually reached a point where silence was no longer an option. Meanwhile, Mendeecees appeared, visibly uncomfortable, his attempts to mediate often interrupted by pointed remarks from Tamar, leading to a tense back and forth that seemed to drag on for hours. Sources claim that at one point, the courtroom echoed with accusations that had long been simmering beneath the surface, involving loyalty, trust, and the perceived mishandling of family matters. The intensity of the situation reportedly left multiple witnesses in shock, some quietly weeping. others whispering in disbelief at the sheer audacity of the exchanges unfolding before them. The drama was so palpable that even fans following from outside felt as though they were witnessing an emotional storm that could not be contained as the arguments continued. Insiders say that Yandy made a startling announcement that left the courtroom silent, though initially subtle. Her words conveyed a finality that shocked everyone. She was reconsidering the very foundation of her marriage. Friends close to her shared that this was not a spur-of-the-moment decision, but rather the culmination of months of unspoken frustrations, repeated emotional strain, and the recent public scandal with Tamar acting as the breaking point. Fans are shocked by the notion that what many believed was an unshakable union could be unraveling so publicly. Those present describe the scene as surreal, with Yandy's composure teetering between firmness and visible heartbreak. As the day progressed, additional witnesses claimed that the tension spilled over into conversations beyond the courtroom walls. Family members were seen huddled in corners, whispering urgently, while friends and associates attempted to calm both sides without much success. According to sources, the atmosphere was a delicate mix of fear, anticipation, and sadness, as everyone involved realized the stakes were much higher than initially expected. The fallout from the confrontation reportedly triggered immediate social media chatter, with fans speculating endlessly, reposting alleged insider details, and debating the motives and emotions driving the shocking turn of events. The emotional landscape was layered, combining genuine hurt with performance-like confrontations that blurred the line between personal conflict and reality TV spectacle. One particularly dramatic moment, as reported, involved a heated exchange between Yandy and Tamar that left the courtroom buzzing long after it ended. Tamar allegedly challenged Yandy on her loyalty, questioning decisions and past actions in a way that forced Yandy to confront uncomfortable truths in front of witnesses. Sources claim Yandy's replies were measured, but the intensity in her eyes told a story of pain, betrayal, and exhaustion from ongoing tensions. Mendeecees, caught in the middle, reportedly attempted to defend both sides, but each intervention seemed only to fan the flames further. Friends said the scene resembled a powder keg ready to ignite, with emotions so raw that even casual observers could feel the intensity throughout the day. Fans and insiders alike reported that what had started as a seemingly ordinary court proceeding had become a full-blown spectacle of emotional exposure. The family, once considered private and composed, was now on full display, revealing fractures, rivalries, and unspoken grievances that had long been simmering. Social media reactions poured in, with hashtags trending, clips shared, and debates raging about who is at fault, whether reconciliation was possible, and what the future held for Yandy and Mendeecees. Those present noted that even outside observers could sense the gravity of the situation, as each interaction seemed to carry the weight of past disappointments and unhealed wounds. The emotional intensity reportedly reached its peak when Yandy was said to address not only the personal betrayals but also the public perception of the family. "This isn't just about us," she allegedly stated. "It's about how long we've allowed the narrative to control our reality." Fans are shocked by the idea that a private confrontation could carry such profound implications for public perception, highlighting how closely intertwined personal emotions and reality TV drama have become. Insiders emphasize that the exchange was more than an argument. It was an emotional reckoning, a moment where past decisions, ongoing pressures, and the very structure of the family were being questioned openly. Friends who witnessed the later interactions said that even after the formal proceedings, the emotional ripple effect continued. Whispered conversations, tense silences, and tearful confessions extended long into the afternoon, with some attendees reportedly struggling to process what they had just seen. Mendeecees' expressions were described as conflicted, torn between defending his choices, supporting Yandy, and managing the chaos unleashed by Tamar's forceful approach. The intensity of the confrontation has left fans speculating endlessly, with each insider revelation seeming to escalate the drama further. As the day came to a close, sources claimed that Yandy made a deliberate exit from the courthouse, leaving many stunned at her composed yet resolute demeanor. Witnesses noted that the expressions on her face suggested a mixture of relief, sorrow, and determination, signaling that a major shift in her personal life had begun. Fans are shocked at the sheer publicness of the decision, with many questioning how such private matters could spill over so dramatically in a highly scrutinized environment. The family was left divided, friendships strained, and observers unable to look away from the unfolding saga. Throughout the unfolding scandal, social media continued to play a significant role. Fans across multiple platforms dissected every statement, scrutinized each interaction, and debated the implications of the courtroom confrontation. Insiders claim that the viral nature of the discussions only heightened tensions among those involved, as the knowledge that millions were watching added pressure to an already volatile situation. The convergence of personal betrayal, family tension, and public exposure created a scenario that some sources compared to a reality TV climax, complete with shocking revelations, heartfelt confessions, and dramatic exits, according to reports. What makes this confrontation particularly compelling is the intertwining of long-standing grievances with immediate emotional triggers. Friends of Yandy revealed that months of subtle tensions, small arguments, and unspoken frustrations all culminated in a moment of emotional clarity. Fans are shocked to learn that while the courtroom scene may appear sudden and explosive, it represents the tip of a much deeper iceberg of unresolved conflicts, interpersonal struggles, and ongoing pressures associated with life in the public eye. Insiders also claim that the fallout from the courtroom scene has already begun to influence relationships beyond the immediate family. Mutual friends, colleagues, and extended relatives reportedly found themselves drawn into discussions, forced to navigate loyalties and make sense of statements made in the heat of the moment. The ripple effect, according to observers, will continue to affect social circles, professional engagements, and public appearances for weeks, if not months. The intensity of the emotional storm is said to have left everyone questioning the authenticity of past interactions and the stability of current alliances, as whispers of betrayal and scandal continue to circulate. Fans are shocked by the notion that even the most composed individuals can be pushed to their limits. The combination of personal, familial, and public pressures has created a scenario rife with tension, conflict, and unforeseen consequences. Friends and insiders alike emphasize that what occurred during the courtroom confrontation was not just a dispute, was a turning point, a pivotal moment that could redefine relationships, reputations, and public perceptions for all involved. The court drama, as described by multiple sources, has left the family grappling with feelings of anger, disappointment, and disbelief. The intensity of the exchanges, coupled with the immediacy of social media reactions, has created a feedback loop where personal emotions and public scrutiny amplify one another. Fans are shocked at how quickly the situation escalated from routine proceedings to what insiders are calling an unforgettable confrontation. Each statement, gesture, and reaction has been analyzed, dissected, and shared, with the drama spreading far beyond the walls of the courthouse. One particularly poignant observation from witnesses noted that Yandy's resilience and determination were evident even amidst the emotional chaos. Friends stated that while she appeared visibly shaken at times, her poise and clarity of thought underscored a deeper strength, a resolve to navigate the turbulence while protecting herself and asserting her perspective. The combination of raw emotion and calculated composure created a dramatic contrast that captivated everyone present, leaving an indelible mark on all who witnessed the unfolding events. Yandy's departure from the courtroom did little to calm the storm that had erupted earlier. Sources say that as she left, murmurs and whispers followed her, with onlookers speculating about the implications of what had just transpired. Fans are shocked to hear that even outside the courthouse, tensions continued to simmer, with close friends attempting to offer comfort while others debated the motives and emotions driving the confrontation. Insiders revealed that private conversations between family members quickly turned into strategic discussions, as each person tried to navigate the fallout of a situation that had escalated far beyond anyone's expectations. The atmosphere was thick with unease, anticipation, and a sense that everything had changed irrevocably. According to witnesses, the drama did not end with words alone. Reportedly, there were moments of visible emotional breakdowns, with some family members retreating to corners to collect themselves, tears streaming as they tried to process the intensity of the exchanges. Friends of Yandy explained that these moments highlighted the personal toll of the confrontation, showing that beneath the public personas and reality TV appearances, real emotions had been stirred. Fans are shocked to consider that behind the cameras and carefully curated social media posts, the emotional stakes could be so high, and the consequences so immediate and visible. 1. Insider described a particularly tense moment when Tamar allegedly approached Yandy after the formal proceedings, continuing the heated dialogue in hushed tones that only added to the suspense of the day. "You can't keep pretending everything is fine," Tamar reportedly said, her voice low but intense, carrying the weight of anger and frustration that had been building for months. Yandy, in turn, is said to have responded with a mixture of measured calm and suppressed emotion, hinting at her exhaustion from years of navigating family pressures while maintaining public composure. Mendeecees was caught in the middle, reportedly attempting to diffuse the tension while struggling to reconcile conflicting loyalties. Social media quickly caught wind of the unfolding narrative. Fans flooded platforms with speculation, snippets of alleged insider information, and animated debates about who was at fault, what triggered the confrontation, and whether the marriage could survive this public exposure. According to sources, this online frenzy added another layer of stress, as those involved were acutely aware that every move, expression, and word could be scrutinized and dissected by millions. The combination of private emotion and public attention created an almost unbearable pressure, intensifying the drama and ensuring that the story would not fade quietly. Friends close to Yandy claimed that the confrontation served as a catalyst for a series of emotional revelations. She reportedly confronted her own feelings of hurt, disappointment, and betrayal, expressing emotions that had been bottled up over time. Fans are shocked to learn that even someone as composed as Yandy could reach a point where restraint was no longer an option, highlighting the very human side of reality TV, personalities often seen only through curated content. Insiders emphasize that this moment marked a turning point, where private grievances became undeniably public, forcing everyone involved to reckon with the truth of their emotions. Meanwhile, Mendeecees is said to have wrestled with the dual pressures of loyalty and public perception. Witnesses report that he attempted to mediate, but each intervention seemed to escalate tensions further, leaving him visibly stressed and uncertain. Friends suggest that the public scrutiny compounded the difficulty, as every facial expression and gesture was being interpreted by observers eager for scandal. The intensity of the situation reportedly left some onlookers in tears, struggling to comprehend the magnitude of what had just occurred. Insiders further report that family members and close friends engaged in private discussions throughout the day, attempting to make sense of the emotional upheaval. Whispers of alliances, loyalties, and long-standing grievances dominated conversations, with individuals expressing shock at the sudden exposure of tensions that had previously been hidden. Fans are shocked by the revelation that even tightly knit families can fracture publicly, showing that the pressures of fame, public expectation, and personal conflict can create explosive situations. One particularly dramatic interaction reportedly involved a private confrontation between Yandy and a longtime family friend. Sources claim that emotions ran high as accusations were exchanged, old grievances revisited, and personal choices scrutinized. Yandy allegedly expressed a combination of hurt and determination, asserting that she could no longer ignore patterns that had caused repeated emotional strain. Fans are shocked to learn about the depth of the interpersonal conflict, highlighting that reality TV drama often mirrors real emotional complexity behind the scenes. As the day unfolded, more reports surfaced about the ripple effects of the courtroom drama. Friends of Tamar indicated that she felt justified in her actions, believing that the confrontation was necessary to bring hidden issues to light. However, witnesses describe her demeanor as simultaneously forceful and vulnerable, revealing a side rarely seen in public appearances. The combination of anger, frustration, and raw emotion created a scene that insiders say was as compelling as it was emotionally taxing, leaving all parties grappling with immediate and long-term consequences. According to sources, the family's division became increasingly apparent in the hours following the confrontation. Private rooms were said to be filled with hushed debates, whispered apologies, and expressions of disbelief, as each individual processed the events and attempted to find their place in the shifting dynamics. Fans are shocked at the intensity of the division, with even those normally considered neutral feeling compelled to take sides or mediate. The emotional landscape, insiders claim, is complex, layered, and fraught with unresolved tension. Friends of Yandy and Mendeecees report that the day's events prompted a series of candid reflections, with both parties acknowledging the emotional weight of the confrontation. Yandy reportedly expressed that while the dialogue was painful, it was necessary for her own clarity and sense of self. Mendeecees, similarly, is said to have recognized the need to confront long-standing issues that had been exacerbated by public scrutiny. Fans are shocked to learn that behind the glamour of reality TV, these moments of vulnerability and honesty carry profound significance. In the evening, social media continued to amplify the drama, with fans sharing reactions, speculating about next steps, and dissecting every detail. Insiders emphasized that the digital echo chamber intensified emotions for those involved, creating a feedback loop where private conflicts were magnified in the public sphere. The combination of personal stakes, familial loyalty, and public attention ensured that the story remained highly charged. With new revelations and interpretations emerging with every passing hour, friends describe that by nightfall, the emotional toll on the family was undeniable. Witnesses claimed that whispered conversations turned into heartfelt confessions, with individuals struggling to navigate feelings of guilt, betrayal, and sorrow. Fans are shocked at the level of transparency forced upon the family, revealing that reality TV drama often mirrors genuine human conflict, complete with raw emotion, conflicting loyalties, and difficult choices. Insiders note that the day's events would likely shape relationships, public appearances, and interpersonal dynamics for a long time to come. Sources further report that the confrontation prompted immediate private interventions from trusted advisors and close friends. They reportedly encouraged Yandy to prioritize her emotional well-being and consider long-term implications, while also supporting Mendeecees as he navigated the dual pressures of loyalty and public scrutiny. Fans are shocked by the intensity of these interventions, showing how deeply the emotional stakes permeate not only the immediate family, but also the extended network of those involved. One insider remarked that the confrontation revealed an entirely new dimension of Yandy's personality. While she has long been admired for her poise, intelligence, and composure, witnesses describe moments of raw vulnerability, fierce determination, and emotional honesty that left a lasting impression on everyone present. Fans are shocked to see a side of her that contrasts with her public image, underscoring the complexity of the individuals behind reality TV person as DOT throughout the evening. Friends and family reportedly tried to make sense of the day's emotional roller coaster. The combination of courtroom drama, private confrontations, and social media amplification created a scenario where the stakes were high and the outcomes uncertain. Fans are shocked at how quickly personal conflicts can escalate in the public eye, transforming private disagreements into narratives that capture global attention. Insiders emphasize that while the events were deeply personal, their ramifications are far-reaching, affecting relationships, reputations, and future interactions. As the night drew to a close, Witnesses noted a sense of exhaustion mixed with lingering tension. The emotional intensity of the day, coupled with public scrutiny, left everyone involved physically drained and mentally preoccupied. Fans are shocked at the lasting impact of a single confrontation, revealing that reality TV drama often carries real-world consequences that extend far beyond the immediate moment. Insiders suggest that the ripple effects will continue to unfold, shaping perceptions, alliances, and personal dynamics for the foreseeable future. Friends describe that the following hours were spent in quiet reflection, with private conversations focusing on reconciliation, accountability, and understanding the underlying causes of the confrontation. Yandy reportedly expressed a desire to regain clarity and assert control over her personal narrative, while Mendeecees sought to navigate the complex emotional landscape created by public and private pressures. Fans are shocked to learn about the delicate balance required to manage relationships under intense scrutiny, highlighting the challenges faced by individuals in the reality TV sphere. The morning after the explosive courtroom confrontation, insiders report that the family was still reeling from the events of the previous day. Whispers of betrayal and confrontation continued to circulate, with friends and relatives attempting to piece together the sequence of events. Fans are shocked as new details emerge, suggesting that the emotional fallout had extended beyond the courthouse, affecting not only Yandy, Mendeecees, and Tamar, but also close family members who had previously remained neutral. Sources claim that the intensity of the situation left some attendees questioning long-held assumptions about loyalty, trust, and the foundations of their relationships. According to witnesses, Yandy spent the morning reflecting privately, surrounded by a small circle of close friends who offered support, guidance, and perspective. She reportedly voiced both sorrow and determination, grappling with the reality of what had transpired and the impact it would have on her life moving forward. Fans are shocked to learn that while the events were highly publicized, the personal toll on those involved was profound, revealing the human side behind the headlines. Insiders emphasize that Yandy's focus was on regaining control of her personal narrative and finding clarity amidst the chaos. Meanwhile, Mendeecees was reportedly navigating a maze of emotions, attempting to reconcile loyalty to Yandy with the unresolved tensions revealed during the courtroom drama. Sources indicate that he felt conflicted, aware of the fractures in the family, while also trying to maintain public composure. Friends suggest that the weight of social scrutiny amplified every interaction, making even simple conversations feel like high-stakes negotiations. Fans are shocked at the delicate balance required to manage both personal and public expectations, highlighting the pressures faced by those living in the spotlight. Insiders also revealed that Tamar, despite stepping away from the immediate confrontation, continued to process her own emotions. Reportedly, she felt a mixture of vindication, frustration, and vulnerability, recognizing that the explosive exchange had brought long-standing issues to the surface. Friends of Tamar noted that while her intentions may have been to confront perceived injustices, the intensity of the dialogue had consequences for all involved. Fans are shocked to discover that even those known for their boldness in public settings can experience deep emotional turmoil behind the scenes. As the day progressed, sources claim that family members engaged in private discussions, attempting to understand and manage the emotional ripple effects. The dynamics were reportedly tense, with each individual navigating feelings of hurt, loyalty, and confusion. Insiders noted that the courtroom confrontation had effectively shifted the balance of relationships, prompting reassessment of trust, alliances, and personal boundaries. Fans are shocked at how quickly seemingly stable relationships can become destabilized under intense scrutiny, emphasizing the real-world impact of publicized personal drama. Friends close to Yandy report that she began to contemplate next steps for her personal and family life. Sources claim she expressed a need for distance and time to process, signaling that the decisions made in the courtroom were just the beginning of a longer journey. Fans are shocked by the notion that private reflection and strategic planning are as crucial as public appearances in managing the fallout of such a scandal. Insiders emphasize that these moments of introspection are pivotal, shaping how individuals respond to intense public and personal pressure. Meanwhile, Mendeecees reportedly spent time reaching out to mutual friends and family members, seeking insight into how to navigate the tension and maintain relationships. Sources claim he was focused on mediating, yet aware that some fractures may be irreparable. Fans are shocked to learn that the emotional labor involved in repairing relationships amidst public scrutiny is extensive, highlighting the behind-the-scenes complexities that rarely make it into headlines. Friends emphasize that while his intentions were often sincere, the magnitude of the confrontation made resolution a challenging endeavor, according to insiders. One particularly dramatic moment occurred when Yandy reportedly received a call from a longtime confidant who had witnessed the courtroom drama. During the call, emotions reportedly ran high as both parties revisited the most intense moments, unpacking feelings of anger, disappointment, and vulnerability. Fans are shocked to learn that the aftermath of a single confrontation can extend into hours of emotional processing, demonstrating the lasting impact of public exposure on personal relationships. Insiders emphasize that these conversations are critical in shaping how the individuals involved approach reconciliation or closure. As evening approached, sources claimed that the family attempted to regroup, holding private discussions aimed at mitigating the lingering tension. The atmosphere, while calmer than the previous day, was reportedly still charged, with subtle cues, glances, and hushed tones betraying the underlying unrest. Fans are shocked at how deeply unresolved conflicts can persist, even when appearances suggest composure. Insiders note that navigating such situations, friends close to Tamar reportedly revealed that she also engaged in reflection, evaluating the motivations and consequences of her actions. Sources indicate that she recognized the intensity of her confrontation and the emotional ripple effect it had on the family. Fans are shocked to realize that even when confrontations are intended to clarify or reveal truths, the human cost can be significant, affecting relationships, mental health, and public perception. Insiders suggest that this awareness may influence how she approaches future interactions, both publicly and privately. Additionally, insiders claim that social media continued to fuel the drama, with fans dissecting every rumored detail, debating motives, and speculating about the future of Yandy and Mendeecees' relationship. The online frenzy reportedly intensified emotions for those involved, creating an environment where private feelings were amplified by public scrutiny. Fans are shocked at the power of social platforms to magnify personal conflicts, demonstrating the intersection of public image and private reality in the realm of reality. TV.Friends also reported that a late-night discussion between Yandy and Mendeecees was particularly revealing. Sources claim that while both expressed fatigue and emotional strain, they engaged in candid dialogue about trust, boundaries, and the implications of the courtroom confrontation. Fans are shocked to learn that even amidst turmoil, moments of clarity and communication can emerge, offering potential pathways toward understanding or resolution. Insiders emphasize that these conversations, while private, are critical in shaping the trajectory of relationships and personal growth throughout the day. Additional witnesses noted subtle shifts in family dynamics. Friends and relatives reportedly observed changes in body language, tone, and interactions that indicated ongoing emotional processing. Fans are shocked at how much can be conveyed through unspoken cues, revealing the depth of human emotion and complexity behind highly publicized events. Insiders emphasize that recognizing these nuances is essential for understanding the broader impact of the confrontation on the family unit. Sources further claim that as night fell, Yandy took steps to regain a sense of control over her narrative. Reportedly, she focused on self-care, private reflection, and strategic planning for future interactions. Fans are shocked to learn that personal agency and emotional regulation play significant roles in managing the aftermath of public confrontations. highlighting the intricate balance between vulnerability and empowerment. Insiders suggest that this period of reflection may serve as a turning point in her personal journey, influencing decisions about family, relationships, and public engagement. Meanwhile, Mendeecees reportedly engaged in private conversations with mutual friends, seeking advice on how to navigate the complex emotional landscape. Sources claim he recognized the need to balance empathy, accountability, and public perception, acknowledging that missteps could exacerbate tensions. Fans are shocked at the careful calculation required to manage both personal relationships and public scrutiny, underscoring the challenges faced by individuals living under the lens of reality TV fame. Friends close to the family also shared that the confrontation had prompted a reevaluation of personal boundaries and communication styles. Sources indicate that the events of the previous day revealed areas where miscommunication and unspoken expectations had contributed to conflict, prompting reflection on how to prevent similar escalations in the future. Fans are shocked to realize that even within high-profile families, the fundamentals of trust, clarity, and emotional honesty remain critical in maintaining healthy relationships. Insiders claim that the family's private discussions extended into the early hours, as individuals sought closure, understanding, and strategies for moving forward. The emotional intensity reportedly remained high, with moments of laughter, tears, and heated debate interspersed throughout. Fans are shocked at the range of emotions that can emerge from a single public confrontation, illustrating the human complexity behind reality TV narratives. Insiders emphasize that these moments are instrumental in shaping the family's ongoing dynamics, influencing interactions, decisions, and long-term relationships. According to sources, by the end of the day, subtle signs of reconciliation and understanding began to emerge. Friends reported that while tensions remained, the family started to acknowledge the need for dialogue, empathy, and intentional communication. Fans are shocked at the gradual emergence of resolution, demonstrating that even the most dramatic confrontations can pave the way for reflection, growth, and potential reconciliation. Insiders suggest that this process, while delicate, is essential in navigating the intertwined realms of personal emotion and public scrutiny. As the days following the courtroom drama unfolded, sources say that the emotional landscape remained turbulent. Yandy reportedly focused on regaining a sense of clarity and control, seeking moments of reflection amidst the ongoing public scrutiny. Friends describe her as determined yet visibly affected, navigating a complex mix of sorrow, anger, and resilience. Fans are shocked as the situation continues to capture attention, with each development sparking new speculation and intense discussion across social media platforms. Mendeecees, too, was reportedly grappling with the aftermath, attempting to reconcile loyalty, personal feelings, and the pressure of public perception. Insiders claim that despite efforts to mediate and communicate, the fallout from the confrontation had already reshaped relationships, leaving lingering tension and uncertainty about the future. Tamar's role in the drama reportedly remains a focal point, with whispers of continued influence on family dynamics and emotional decisions. The courtroom incident, according to sources, has become a turning point, forcing all involved to confront deeply buried emotions and long-standing issues. Fans are shocked at how one confrontation has triggered a chain reaction, leaving the family divided yet introspective. While resolution may take time, the drama has undeniably left an indelible mark, shaping public perception, personal